This is the year for GTA 6. The only problem is we don't know what time of year it will be for GTA 6. Not the game releasing, of course, because that's still a couple years away, but the announcement trailer. There's been a lot of talk that in a couple of weeks, this February, we might get one, because that is when a Take-Two earnings call comes out, and maybe they tie it in with that. As well as the Super Bowl happening, maybe they give it a Super Bowl commercial slot. But one of the bigger gaming leakers in the whole gaming world, Tom Henderson, is speculating that we won't actually get the reveal, or the trailer at least, until the end of the year. So he put out a bunch of tweets that gave us some information, at least his thoughts on, I guess, stuff he knows. He simply started by saying, "Everyone keeps asking me when GTA 6 will be revealed, and I don't know." He says, "I'm going to assume, based on past reveals, a reveal trailer would be the last week of October 2023 or the first week of November 2023 before the Take-Two Q2 2024 earnings calls." He continues by saying a 2024 release will probably be given and then inevitably delayed until 2025. Current gen console market by 2024 will be sufficient enough to make GTA 6 the hit it needs to be. But I think they won't mind giving the market another year and ensuring the same is the best it can be. And then the final tweet in this series of tweets, there could be news earlier, of course, but I'm not basing my predictions on any insider information, just looking at past announcements and what would make sense. Please don't come after me if I'm wrong. So it unfortunately doesn't sound like this is like any definitive leak, which is unfortunate, because we all just want to know more at the end of the day. But what he does say makes sense, at least if you do look at the history of Rockstar Games announcements in the past, as well as the whole potentially getting delayed until 2025. I mean, they have delayed the last, like 3 projects they've worked on. Now, I think the idea with GTA 6, from some of the articles that were actually given by the developers, they said they're not trying to delay it. They are sort of keeping it somewhat smaller scale than what they originally had in mind to make sure the product comes out on time. So if they are shooting for a 2024 release, then hopefully it actually comes out then and not 2025, because another year would just be terrible, because that means we'd have to wait longer. But there might be hope that we don't have to wait until October of this year, because of course, and I've mentioned this a couple of times, but Video Tech here said it, Rockstar usually updates the GTA community on future content with their annual community update posts around early February, close to the Take-Two IR call. I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to share some more details. And Tom responded, "It'd be nice, but this would be more of a blog post / investor call. I don't think we'll actually see an announcement trailer." So there is still hope for February. I think it's February 6th that they're doing the earnings call. And maybe around that time we get some sort of newswire updates or Rockstar might potentially give us some more details as to what's to come in GTA Online this year. But then also at the end of it, they could tease some GTA 6 stuff. Kind of what they did last year. Last year, they had their whole update on Red Dead Online, I think, GTA Online. And at the very end, they were like, "Hey guys, the next GTA game is in active development." Well, this year it would be, "Hey guys, GTA 6, it's in Vice City," and maybe there's like a screenshot or two. And that, of course, is if we don't actually get the trailer. Someone responded by saying, "I think the trailer was supposed to be shown in October, but due to the leaks, they delayed it." But Tom responded, "I don't think it was." So I don't know if he knows something in particular here, but I figured that was an interesting response just because there's been a lot of speculation that they were going to show footage last year, but I guess maybe it doesn't seem like that was the case, which would more than likely mean the trailer maybe isn't even like close to being complete. I think at this point though, most of us just want to see something like a logo, confirm, even though we already know, but just confirm officially that it's in Vice City. Maybe a screenshot or 2 screenshots of the 2 characters, which again, we already know because of the leaks, Lucy and Jason, but just confirm something, give us something just to keep us filled. And then the final thing that was mentioned, I think this should be pretty obvious, but just in case anyone out there was like wondering if they could keep their PlayStation 4 and play GTA 6, no. Tom Henderson was told that from day one, GTA 6 will be current gen only. So PS5, Xbox Series X. says if another studio does past gen or not remains to be seen, but by 2024, the current market of current gen consoles should be 2.5 times more than they are now. So it will be only on the new consoles, and then probably like GTA Online, you know, within a year or two, there'll be the PS6 and Xbox, whatever. They'll re-release it. You'll have to buy it again, and the whole big thing starts over. Now, like I mentioned at the beginning, this whole idea of having the trailer come out, you know, end of this year in October or November, that all makes sense, again, basing it off the history of Rockstar. But the one thing I always will go back to is last year, after the big leak, Rockstar had their little post where they mentioned that it was a leak and blah, blah, blah. But they did mention soon, that they would be sharing information soon. Is soon an entire year for them? Like, is that really what they're saying? That's why a lot of us do think that there's going to be something within the next month or two, because it's been already 4-5 months. That should be soon, but apparently it's not. So I guess maybe now what we should be hoping for, or expecting, I should say, the early part of this year, whether it is this upcoming month, February, whether it is sometime between then and then the summer, maybe we'll only receive a couple of new details about the game. We won't actually get the trailer. We won't get a bunch of articles. Maybe all of that stuff will come at the end of this year, because of course they're still working on the game. But the February earnings call in a couple of weeks is definitely the next sort of date to be on the lookout for, whether it is that date or a day around that time if Rockstar puts their newswire out on a different day. But that is definitely the next point to look forward to. If nothing happens then yeah, maybe Tom is correct here, and we'll have to wait until October, and then it would be over a year from when Rockstar said they'd give us information soon. But that is the little GTA 6 update at the moment. That is some more information on the trailer announcement. Of course, if there's any other leaks, if there's any more information out there, I'll keep you guys up to date. So hit that subscribe button if you are new around here for more GTA 6 news. Thank you all for watching. As always, I'll see you all in the next one.